Hi everyone, my name is Ella and I'm an 18-year-old woman of transgender experience, and this video is all about my experience with coming out, telling my family, transitioning in India and how it is as a transgender person, just going about my life. And I'm also gonna go through with how I create this makeup look, which is kind of the makeup look I've been doing like every day. It's like my everyday glam. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, then keep on watching. I always just kind of get my hair out of my face because it kind of sucks if makeup karte karte muh mein baal aate hain to. Okay, so the question about what and what not I have had done. First of all, this is something that you shouldn't really ask, but like I'm making a video, so it's fine. But normally if you meet someone in person, like don't do that. Mat pucho, it's fine. I haven't had any surgery. All I have done medically is I've been on hormone medication for almost 2.5 months now. The other thing that I have had done is some laser hair removal to the face. Usually it takes about 8 to 6 sessions, 6 to 8 sessions. What is something that you wish more people understood, or something that kind of annoys you? I wish more people understood that it's not about who you like, or everyone thinks that like you're doing this for like getting guys. That's so weird to me, because the fact is like I could be and look however I wanted to and still get a guy. Like it's nothing. Like I don't understand why you would think that I would put my body through taking hormones and all these like painful surgeries. I don't need to do all that to get a guy or a girl. Like I can do that any day, any way that I am. It's like over me. I don't understand where people come with ideas like that. How did your family and friends react to you? Let's be like, it wasn't really that easy, like telling everyone, because I thought I was gonna tell my dad and he was gonna be like, well done. Like that's exactly in my mind. I thought that was gonna be him, but he was actually like really sweet. He was just a little confused, which is fine. Like I was confused. I didn't understand. So obviously I need to give my friends and family the same time to kind of understand as I had to take to myself to understand. But everything's fine. I am really lucky and I'm really fortunate. Okay, so someone has asked me for tips for... Oh, also I did my mehendi. I've never had mehendi on my hands before. It's like fun. I always kind of feel like it feels like jewelry almost, like wearing like a hand, whatever those things are called, but like it feels so pretty. But anyway, someone asked for my tips on passing. For those people who aren't familiar with what passing really means as a concept, it's basically to be able to like walk into a room and not have everyone kind of know that you're trans or anything like that. And you might think it's like superficial, but the fact is like sometimes you don't know if you're gonna walk into a room with someone who has extremely hateful feelings towards people of your community. I don't know, our history can make some people mad. And here's something that I've learned about passing. I mean, you need to look at the women in your family. It's like, it's gonna sound really superficial because it's basically kind of all about looks. But the thing is like, most women in my family, like they don't have really tiny foreheads. And a lot of people, like a lot of trans women, they want to make their forehead smaller, but I don't. It does not work for my face because I have the face of the women that came before me. A lot of those women did not have small foreheads. So that is one thing that I would take into consideration, is look at the women in your family. They have, features similar to you, and so it makes sense that the things that look good on them would also look good on you. And we wear a mask because it's COVID. Like this is all they're gonna see, and so I always make sure like when I am going out, I always like have a bindi on. People are gonna see that and they're gonna register female, so it helps me like pass. Do a lot of things that are like strongly culturally indicative wherever you're from. That's something that has really helped me. But then again, passing is something that is literally like, it's not your responsibility, it's not your job. It's just stuff like if it makes you happy, go for it. If it doesn't, like fuck it. Nobody wants to do things they don't like. Like live your life. It doesn't need to be this much pressure. How much do surgeries cost? Ooh, there is no real answer to this question because itne sare variables are, like if you think about it, it depends on a lot of things. It depends where you're getting it, who's doing your surgery, because different surgeons have different prices. Some surgeons have different techniques. So these days I've been loving wearing like a full strip lash, or I would get like a strip lash, and this is what I do. I like, oh fuck, this is so dirty, but anyway, this is what I would do. I would like cut it in half and only wear like one half at the end. But these days I love wearing a full strip. And these lashes, my best friend actually hooked me onto these from Amazon, and these are like 300 for 3 pairs, and These look like Huda Beauty lashes. Like I've never actually tried Huda Beauty lashes, like 16 ki lash, like fuck off, I'm never using those. Unless I get them for free, then I will use them. But no. Like look at these. Look at this and tell me this looks like it's worth 300. I don't really have any highlighter. Can you believe? I'm a makeup artist and I don't have highlighter. But highlighter, all I use is like this shade in the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless. Fuck. All I use is the Makeup Revolution. All I use is the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Constellation eyeshadow palette, and the shade in the shade Harp. Oh, also my hair, it's gotten so long. I mean, it's not that long, it's only like this long, but like it's grown like, I'd say about like this much in a month. It's fine. Someone is asking me how the pronoun situation is. So I use feminine pronouns, she, her pronouns, but also the thing is, like, I live in Delhi, we speak Hindi, so Hindi mein there's no really like English, you barely like use pronouns, right? All the words are the same, and kabhi when you're addressing someone, aise she, he, it, that aa jata hai. But like in Hindi, like every single word is gendered. So like, you know what I mean? Like most of you are Indian, you get what I'm saying. So like khayega, khayegi, jayega, jayegi. So like everything is gendered. So obviously it's gonna be more difficult because it's not just going from a he to a she. But like I see my family and they're all genuinely trying and they get it right most of the time. And sometimes if they don't, it's fine. Like they're getting used to it. My dad is having a really rough time. This is my Delhi dad being progressive. He doesn't give me male galis anymore, guys. He calls me a chudail now. So it could have been a kutta, it could have been a kamina. It's a chudail now. So progress. This is it. This is what my average makeup looks like, guys. And I'm just gonna style my hair, get all pretty, and I'm gonna be back. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my Instagram and my Twitter and my Snapchat. Everything is the same. The username is @Fiodet everywhere. And this was just like a light-hearted video. I feel like I didn't really talk about a lot of heavy topics because that's just not the vibe I was going for this time. But if you have any more questions about what it's like living as a transgender person in India, or you know, personal questions for me, make sure to leave them down below or DM me on Insta or whatever works for you. Or if you just have makeup related questions, anything you want, leave them in the comment section or DM me. Oh my god, this is so hard to do. How do YouTubers anyways, make me famous.